Hello? Okay. I gotta share this with everybody. I have to share this with everyone because Miss Piggy. How's your bone? Is your bone good? Is your bone good? Mommy spoils you. That's your problem. Let me just fix this up. Get this off here. I gotta share this with you guys. Just wait. Hold on. Give me a second because I'm still trying to gather my thoughts right now and see like where the universe is guiding me right now because it's so crazy. Wait, I'll show you guys. Give me a second, okay? Let me just gather my thoughts, collect my thoughts, because this is a message for everybody right now. So I'm just gonna gather my thoughts real quick. And it's 333 right there. Somebody said it's 333 p.m. there, and it's 633. Now, when you look at the number six, that is the number of the dimensions that when you reach the sixth dimension, you can see yourself from every level. I want to share something with you guys that is going to blow some of your minds will be blown because a lot of you know me, like you know what I'm about, you know things about me, like you've been knowing me from the beginning. But clear the energy, please. Clear it. Clear the energy. Clear it. Thank you. You know things about me, but then there's others that just got here, so I want to share with you how the universe communicates with us all the time and how you have to pay attention. Okay. It's sad news, but please, we stay positive around here. My aunt, my favorite aunt, who like literally was like my spirit guide, my spirit animal my whole life. I love her so much. She deserves the world. I always said, like, if I was rich tomorrow, I'd buy her Jaguar that she wants. We found out that she has breast cancer. Okay. Now listen to this. I've been telling her from the beginning, please, Aunt Robin, I'm gonna teach you how to use natural medicines and detox your body. And look, we see 6 6 right there, and we started at 633. So 66633. And people think 666 is a bad number. No, it's actually a number they tell you to be afraid of because it's the number that you reach when you reach the sixth dimension and the sixth level of transcendence. And once you reach the sixth level of transcendence, you could see yourself living out multiple realities all at one time. Those of you who are dreaming and astral projecting, astral traveling, you have reached the sixth dimension. If you channel or you're able to be a psychic and do all that, you've already reached the sixth dimension, and that's a very powerful dimension to be at. Now I'm going to show you guys something, my darlings, because other people will be like, oh no, she has breast cancer. And like, of course I cried. Of course I cried. And I was like in tears. However, I got on the phone where I was like, you gotta be patient. You have to be positive, right? Because like when I'm at the retreat, I'm gonna have them do like a healing circle for her. And I've been praying for her every minute, like doing Reiki on her that she doesn't even know about, right? She has no clue I've been doing this. She has no clue. Well, look what she sends me today. Let me show you guys. Look what she sends me today. Here. Right here. What does that say to you guys? What's my name? Florina, right? What does that say? What's my name? And look where the doctor sent her today. They sent her to the Florina Cancer Center. They gave her the Florina Cancer Center newsletter at the place that she went to. This is the place, and she grabbed the book and took a picture of it because my fucking full name is on it, and her doctor sent her to that place, and the name fucking says Florina. I cannot. My mind is boggled. I'm confused. I'm like I'm happy, but I'm also confused, but I know exactly what it is. It's like spirit the other day was telling me, and this is a message for you guys, I swear to God. They were telling me, "Yo, is that sick or what, guys? I can't. Here's the thing. I can't, we can't you can't make this up. You can't make this up. Like, this is not something you could just make up. I can't just make this up to you. This is why I tell you when I'm talking to you and I'm channeling messages, so you might be like, it's not happening yet, though. It's been like 2 months. It's not happening. When I look back at my readings from a year and a half ago, everything I said in the beginning is happening for me now. So channeling works like this. I am grabbing future information for you. So basically, I'm able to sit here and tune into what's already happening for you in the future. in a dimension somewhere. You're already doing it. When they say I'm reading your future, nobody's reading your future. They're reading something that's currently taking place in another time and space, right? Because there's no, like, in astral and spirit, there's no time and space. And when I said this is why this is so crazy, this is so crazy, right? Okay. Yeah, I've heard you say twice getting messages about the breast. And remember, I was saying breast, breast, breast for the past like year. What was I saying? And the crazy thing is, I had the dream already. I told my mom, I was like, remember that dream I had about her? And I said, and Robin, you got to move. You got to move. And I screamed out. I told her there was water coming in her house in the dream. And whenever you see a dream about a lot of water rushing into your home, it's not that your house is going to flood. It means something is going to be big, like it's going to be emotional. Whatever is coming is going to be emotional. It could be good or it could not be good. It could be good news or bad news. But the thing was, the other day I was praying and meditating for my aunt, and I swear to God, I kept saying, like, if I have any powers at all, this is the time I want to really use them and try to help my aunt. And I just got hit in the head when I said that. I said, this is the time. So I was sitting here, I was like calling all healers. I said, I summon my healers, my guides, my collective ancestors, the healers of the light, the guardians of the light. I was summoning them to help me do Reiki on my aunt. And I shit you not, today she sends me that. Those of you just tuned in, my aunt sent me this today, and I was telling her to stay positive, and I was telling her I'm going to help her heal naturally with plant medicine and all that. I'm going to help her heal. She's not going nowhere. I said, you ain't going nowhere. You're not dying. So stop thinking, don't even think that way. And then she sends me this today that her doctor sent her to this center with my name on it. Her doctors just recommended her to that place with my fucking name on it. And I told her, I said, I know you guys all think I'm crazy and shit, but my uncle was like, no, we don't think you're crazy. Tell us whatever you feel. Tell us. Okay. And I'm like, yo, listen, I'm telling you, we got to think positive. That's rule number one. Anytime you hear of an illness or somebody's sick, what is the first thing the people that always make it out say? I thought positive the whole time. I mean, obviously, if it's your time, you're going to be your time, no matter how positive you think. But Western medicine, like, makes you think like that. You have to only do that if you do things like natural cleansing, clearing, toxin, detoxify your body, and things like that. Especially when you find out you have an illness, you will make it through. So if anybody around you is like looking at you like you're crazy because you say to them, "I want to do Reiki, I want to heal you," please tell them, you can think I'm crazy as much as you want. I'm gonna do the healing on you anyway. And guess what? How many times, guys, let me tell you something about us healers and you guys and your powers. Can I tell you guys something about your powers and your healing abilities and your psychic abilities? I'm going to tell you a big secret that you have to learn to deal with. You're going to do a lot of prayers, a lot of healing on people, a lot of meditations, a lot of helping people clear dark entities by just praying for them and doing all that stuff, and nobody's going to know about it. And you're going to have to sit back and know that you did this, and nobody will ever know about it. So you might be like, oh, but how do I know it's me? I don't know if it's me. So if you know what's crazy? Look what I did on YouTube by accident. Look at the title. It says Flreading the literal signs. Like Florina reading the literal signs. That was weird. I did that by accident. Hi, Munchkin, Bunchkin, Lunchkin. Hi, Gigi, Mama. Did you take your bath? Yes, you did. Like, this is the time where I'm telling you, wake up, pay attention to the signs, because I swear to God, right now, like, the spirit guides are guiding you. They're guiding the guidance out of you. And the thing is here, here's something if like you're okay, let's say you're okay, if there's an addiction or if there's just something that you're not able to let go of, it might not even be an addiction, it's just a habit. Like, it doesn't have to be drugs or none of that. Addictions could be anything. It's just a habit. Like, you just have this habit of doing something. You've been doing this shit for a while, and it, like, you can't break it. You're just like in a pattern right now. I'm hearing that's something that's not, it's not going to stop. Your blessings not going to stop your good luck. But the thing is, it's just like, it's almost like your guides are like, you don't need it no more. Like, you don't need this anymore. You don't need, it could be a person, I'm hearing, a job or something that's addicting, like, that you can't let go of, right? That you're just like, it's not that you can't let go of, you can. You're just kind of like in a habit. Like, you made it a habit. It's a cycle. You keep going back around in circles and circles. You keep doing it. And this is the time where your guides are trying to tell you, like, we're not telling you to stop doing that because we don't want you to do something. We're telling you that because it's just, you don't need it. That's the point. We're telling you what you don't, why are you doing it? Like, let's say you're spending too much money on weed, or you're spending too much money on going out, or this person that you're dating and she or he is using you, and you notice it, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you're trying to do other things, and this is happening and that's happening. your guys right now, the only reason they want us to like focus on the like the good things and like forget about all that, like it's hard though for some of you. I'm not gonna lie, whatever this is, you guys would whatever I'm talking about here for whoever, the thing that it is, it's hard for a lot of you guys is because okay, this is like the situation, like when you live with people or something and you have yeah, KB, thank you. You live with people and you like have a habit, the people around you as well, like their toxicity almost like latches onto you. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say this with love and light in my heart. I've noticed in my lifetime, and this could be a big message for some of you, pay attention. You have had to be like the light warrior for your home. Like your home, like the that it's crazy. Yeah, this is why you're working so steadily. I'm hearing with your guides and being like, okay, I'm hearing something. There's something that you did or you had. Let's say, for instance, you had like a chance to move out, or you had the money, or uh you had the chance, the opportunity to do something that you wanted to do for a long time. And then like let's say you got this money, or you got that chance, you got this thing, and you like fucked it up, right? Let's say you fucked it up because you like helped too many people, or maybe you just didn't know how to save or something like this. This is the spirit talking right now about getting another chance and providing you with another chance, because you know what the thing is, you were learning I'm hearing the beginning, the base of it all, you were learning. This is a big message coming through, I'm channeling right now. You were learning a lot, man. You learned a lot on your own. Like people around you weren't responsible with money, so I'm hearing gambling addictions, I'm hearing irresponsible spending. I'm hearing shopping addiction. Some people, I'm hearing someone around you, you've seen it. When they go shopping, they get like sweaty and shit. Like they get like it's the addictive patterns. It could be food too. Addictive the entities of food, the entities of addiction. It's like making me itchy because I know me personally, I've dealt with that my whole life, my family, I had a great family. Yes, I'm not saying that my family is bad or anything, but one thing I do know is that a lot of people had habits and behaviors and patterns that were not plausible to a child growing up around, right? I remember at 14, 15 helping one of my cousins sell drugs. Like that's what I was doing. I remember walking down the street and like selling somebody some weed because my cousin had to see a bunch of other people. You feel what I'm saying to you? We didn't grow up in normal circumstances. Okay. I mean, like literally, I remember catching family members doing drugs when I was little. Like, what was that? Or just, and I mean this like with love and light in my heart, because nobody has perfect family. And even the people that think their family's perfect behind closed doors, trust me, honey, they're not perfect. They're doing shit too. Right. And like we had to grow up and learn on our own for real, like learn on our own how to handle money, how to deal with relationships. We didn't have positive influences of relationships. Bitch, I done seen dysfunctional relationships my whole life since I was little, since I was born. Since the day I've opened my eyes in this earth, I've had dysfunctional family members, relationships, no good. Nobody ever stayed married. Everybody broke up. It was like fucking nuts, man. It's fucking mind-boggling, man. Shit was crazy. And you want us to know what we're doing all the time. That's why I tell my spirit guides, I gotta take my time. Because first of all, you need to understand I might be divine and I might have like powers and gifts and all that, but bitch, I'm still a human right now. And I had to learn all this shit on my own. Like, bitch, nobody taught me. I don't remember nobody sitting down with me and be like, this is how you save money. This is how you pay bills. This is how you I gotta figure this out. I had to maneuver everything on my own. So, like, for instance, there was times when I had like 20 G's on me. You think I knew how to save that and invest it and double it up? No, I just knew money, spend, go. That was it. You see what I'm saying? Yes, Gypsy, I will definitely send you a quick what is this? Let's go make it easy. What is this? What's happening? Okay, anyway, who cares? Let's clear the entity. Clear it, block, return to sender, return it to sender for healing and transmutation. Thank you, Spirit. So you had to learn on your own. Like nobody was teaching you nothing. So that's why I tell you be gentle with yourself, right? Be gentle. Why are you judging yourself? Do you know how many people are out there? They got 100 people guiding them and they still fucking up. So please don't tell me. Like they have people that they have literal lawyers and doctors as parents and they're still out there fucking up. So what are you judging yourself for? I don't know why you are, because a lot of us didn't have that type of clear family boundaries. We didn't know about boundaries. We didn't know about like, toxicity and acceptance and self-love and self-worth. What? I just started learning that when I was like 37. What are you talking about? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, even if you did have that growing up around you, that don't mean shit. Just because people look like they have the perfect life, honey, don't get it twisted. I haven't been to people's houses where you're like this, they got the perfect life. But it's like, they're not, obviously with my ass who brings out the shadow and people and they like to like show the shadow, they'd be like, no, my parents fight every day or blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, really? They don't look like that. No, it don't look like that because they hide everything. Don't judge yourself, guys. That's a message. If I'm gonna leave you off right now with anything, is don't judge yourself and be gentle on yourself. Take it easy. Relax. Why are you so pressuring on yourself? Why are you so pressurable or whatever? I don't know how to say. Why do you pressure yourself so much? Why do you always think you gotta be perfect? Why do you think you always gotta be the How about just relax? Let's take the stick out our asses for a little bit and enjoy ourselves. We seem to be so afraid to, and then the funny thing, here's the funny thing. We will spend money on stupid shit like blah blah blah. And then like when it's time for us to spend money to go on vacation or something, now we're thinking about it. I don't know. Should I? Could I? Would I? Nah. Like you just spent fucking $3,000 last 6 months on in Target. Like, what do you mean you don't want to take $2,000 and go on a little vacation and enjoy yourself? Did you just see the light flash? And I don't know what light flashed because that light didn't flash. Yeah. Uh-huh. Hey, Flo, isn't it when you find a tiny brown feather on your literal doorstep? Wow, that's a big message. If you notice, if you could see guys on YouTube, I'm just showing them, look at all those feathers. And when I find them, I take them because they're signs for me. So especially a brown feather is ancestral. Okay. I know black feathers are for protection. It's messages from the underworld and in between. The color brown is earth, right? So somebody from like the earth or some kind of earthy energy is watching over you, protecting you. They're sending you a message. I'm here with you. I'm looking after you, especially if you find a feather in front of your doorstep. That's a literal spirit animal, spirit guide telling you, like, I'm here with you. This also, feathers are known to be dropped from the heavens, right? They're because they come from above, right? So they're known to be dropped from the heavens. So whenever you see a feather, especially if it's just you're minding your business, for instance, I'll be minding my business walking and then I see Luna playing with something like she was playing with that big ass feather and I took it because it was to me, she was telling me, like, Mom, look at this feather, they want you to see it. And it was like a huge feather, and I took it and like a black crow's feather, like, and I find those as big messages. I feel so emotional today for such a good reason. I'm seeing the words clean people. It's like some of you guys, your astrology, like your astrological charts are going to be igniting right now. It's almost like I'm seeing the color red, like a red candle here. That's for passion. And I just said astrologically, your astrological chart is going to be igniting. And I'm seeing the red for the candles, like to burning the passion, the flame, the fire being reignited. You've lost your fire for a little while, guys. I feel like spirit wants you to like know. You had a very like dim, it's a dim light for the past 2 or 3 years, I'm hearing. And it's not because, okay, and I know you're gonna say like, oh, but it's my fault too, though, Flo. Because I take responsibility for my own actions. And when I look back at it, I go, well, I could have done a lot of things differently, and maybe I wouldn't have. But then again, I gotta remember, Florina, you're learning, Flo. You are learning. You are in the process of learning. This is not you. You don't have to be superwoman all the time. You can learn and you can make mistakes, and that's okay. Why do you judge yourself so badly when you make mistakes? Like, oh, I know why we do that, because we know we're angels, and when angels fuck up, we're like, but I'm a fucking angel, how can I mess up? And it's almost like we judge ourselves for that reason. Like, how could I, an angel who's here visiting, trying to help humanity ascend or grow, fuck up? Well, you can because you're in the human form right now. And remember, you forgot everything you were and who you were, which is why you have to keep reminding yourself. This is why we're here to help each other remember, because we forgot. We are supposed to forget. That's the point. You come to Earth, you forget who you were, and you re-remember who you are slowly, because all that information at once in a human brain, you will lose your fucking mind. Okay. How many of you will lose your mind right now when you see the abilities and gifts and talents you have now? You're like, sometimes that's what I'm saying. When Spirit said to me, when I said I'm gonna help heal my aunt, then I was like, all right, is that my delusion talking? And then she sent me that today. I was like, oh, I think I might be able to help heal her because I know I'm a healer. I know I've seen myself touch somebody when they were super sick, them throwing up, and then like 5 minutes later being like, I feel better. That's not, that doesn't just happen, right? That doesn't just happen. I've had my daughter who be like, mom, it's not always about healing. It's not, and then she'll be sick. And what does she do? Mom, can you come heal me, please? Can you pray to the angels? Tell them to heal me. And then I do, and I swear to my life, I get emotional. I get emotional. Because sometimes I have to be reminded too, just like you. That's why I'm here. This is why I find it so fucking important for me to jump on these lives and these videos every day, no matter what. Even though Spirit will be like, slow down, take a break. You don't want resentments, and I don't get resentments. And sometimes I get mad because I'm like, these motherfuckers ain't paying me, and I'm busting my ass, but it's not the point. I got people who subscribe, they support me. I got people who donate, that helps a lot. And I got my skills and my intuition and my wits and my wiseness, okay? And I know how to make money, and I'm okay, and I'm gonna always know how to make money, and money's always gonna come to me clearly every single day from the universe because I work super hard. The universe pays me back in many different ways. I may not get it that way from that person who I just helped, but someone else will help me. And that's why you have to be reminded every day sometimes, because sometimes you'll be reminded. I'll remind you, motherfuckers, and then like you'll go about your day and something will happen, and you totally forget the reminder I gave you this morning. And that's why I got to get on here and remind you again, because you might have just forgot who the fuck you were. And I'm sick of that. I don't want you forgetting who you are. See, my mission is not for me, bitch, I'll be good. I don't never gotta talk to none of you guys. I could be in my own world and I'm good and I'll be good. I literally, I just making an example. When I was in jail for like 4 months, I didn't feel like I was in jail. I felt like I was on vacation. I was chilling, sleeping, eating, relaxing. Like I wasn't stressed out like everybody else in there because a lot of them were like, oh, where am I gonna go after? I just knew that it was I had to be here to sit still for a while because I was out there a while and acting like a crazy bitch. Right. So Spirit was like, bitch, go sit your ass down for 4 months. I was like, okay. And that's my point is that I could be okay. But the thing was, I know that my mission and your mission is a lot like my mission because you wouldn't resonate with my mission if my mission wasn't like your mission. And your mission is just like my mission, except for a little different. But the thing is now, instead of like keep continuing to wish for a message and to wish to be reminded, now you have to remind yourself. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Your guides want you to start reminding others because I think that you're forgetting that you actually came here to do the same thing that you see maybe me doing or someone on Gaia doing or someone on Mind Valley doing, and you see them doing it and you go, I want to do that. But that's what, if you want to do it, you got to start somewhere, right? And let me tell you something. I'm here to personally tell you that for the first 3 to 4 years of this journey, the spiritual journey, it was first 5 years of the spiritual journey, it was ups, it was downs, it was great times, it was sad times, it was dark times, it was light times. And now I'm finally at a point 5 years later, after working extremely hard for literally every day for 5 years, working day, night in my dreams and other dimensions and in this reality, working nonstop. And I gotta tell you, 5 years sounds like a long time, but it's really not. It's not. It's like it went like that. And then I'm sitting here today and I'm going, okay, I feel calm now. I'm patient. I'm content with myself. I understand myself. I know that it's okay. I forgive everyone. That I'm not perfect. I'm not, by all means, I got so much shit I need to work on too, but I also know that I have time to work on it and I'm not in a rush. And that's where this is why I'm saying get to that point now because you are healers. You hear me? You are healers. You are the light and you are the warriors and the leaders that I have connected with because we are leaders and warriors, right? Because if we weren't, why would we fuck with each other? I wouldn't like you, you wouldn't like me. We'd move on and we'd go do some other shit and jerk off somewhere and that's it. But we're connected because you are versions of me and I'm versions of you, right? So let's get the shit popping and let's start leading this earth. And I tell my guys all the time, even though they're like, you're already doing it, you're already leading and doing that. What else do you want? I'm like, I really want to do more. Let's do more. And they're like, that's why they keep guiding me towards different things and trying new things. And another thing that, which is why I went from doing readings to moving on from that, because I was like, I can't sit here and read one person at a time forever. I'm going to be wasting a whole lot of time. And I'm a bunch of people in the collective. And let me tell you something, I let go of those readings and I was making great money. And I knew that doing the collective more is not going to pay me as much, but I knew that I had to sacrifice for a little bit for in order for me to get the favor return. So as much as I lost out on money, I didn't lose out on anything because I knew that I was going to get to a space where I was gonna, with the collective, working with the collective, and I'll get not just financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally to a space where I'm comfortable. Nobody sucks my energy dry no more. Again, we keep seeing 6 6 guys. If you have not watched it, you need to watch Matios de Stefano. Matios, Mateos de Stefano. If you have not heard about him, please watch him. He was one of the biggest guides in my beginning of my journey. Matias de Stefano. And he talks about the ninth dimensions of transcendence. If you could find that video of him talking about it, please do. I think it's on Gaia. You might have to pay for it, but I can also play the video for you guys later or something on Instagram because on YouTube they'll cut me off and I won't be able to go on anymore. They've been striking my ass on TikTok and YouTube like crazy. Everything, every little thing I do, they strike my ass. I mean, I'm surprised Instagram's not, but thank God for that, right? Okay. Yeah, I am. Okay. Oh, my pro, this is not stop. It's mine. Okay, guys, I love you. It's not going to stop. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. He remembers all his previous lives. Yes, Kim. Yes, my love. Yes. He starts the videos off. Hi, my name is Matios De Stefano, and my purpose is to remember. And that's he says it every time. And you can see he's channeling because his ears turn bright red when he's channeling, which is what happens to my ears up here. They get really red when I'm channeling, or like I'm really deep in channeling and stuff like that. Do I have any questions for you? Yes, I do have questions for you. I have questions for you guys. Let me see. If you could, okay, if you could choose to, okay, if you could choose to like be on Earth and be like somebody who helps a lot of people and is able to do like a lot of good work for this lifetime and then afterwards just be able to like go into the spirit worlds and just relax and enjoy yourself and do all that, would you choose that or would you choose to like have a normal like cool life, do good things while you're on earth but then like in the spirit world be a spirit guide to others, like and do a lot of work in the spirit world, like a lot, just be like spirit guide, like running around helping people, saving lives, stopping a car accident? What would you choose? Would you rather it be like the most powerful human experience where you just do everything and then afterwards you just get to relax? Or would you rather just be like a chill out human experience, do your spiritual work, learn about it, and then in the spirit world, now you're just like this fantastic angel who just jumps around and saves lives all the time? That's a good question, right? You would choose to continue to help people, but where? I'm saying here or over there? Okay, so the first option, you'd rather be like the human, you'd rather do it in the human and then afterwards chill. Nature of Lamb, every cycle. I'm in. Great question for us. Thank you. You're welcome. The first one, do the work now, and then the second one, relax in the other world. Yeah, both. I like that. Spirit guide. Spirit. Yeah, because when you're okay, so like being in the human world is more like about the ego, because then like you'll be famous, people will know you, you help a lot of people. But like in the spirit world, a lot of people don't get like um look at people now. Yeah, help here and there. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Wherever Angel HR takes me. I like that. Like the HR of the angel department, because it's like that, right? They have departments in heaven, they have departments in hell. It's like it's crazy. I'm gonna chill now and do the work of spirit. Here's the thing, that's why I'm saying, because as spirit, the thing is though, when I say do the work as spirit, now you're just gonna be like helping people and being a guide. Like I'll be able to like jump through cars, like stop a car accident and stuff. Because I do that right now in both worlds. Some of you are doing that right now here and there. Just so you know, let me just make that clear to you. And you can be like, well, a bunch of people don't like look at me just because a bunch, honey, sweetie, just because a bunch of people don't stare at you and you're not on where I'm sitting right now on the phone, on YouTubes and the TikToks, just because you're not doing that, that does not mean you're not making difference in people's lives. So you need to wake up and do that, okay? Because there's sometimes you could just be floating through the air and going ping, 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 and you're changing lives just by talking to people on a daily, like, and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Like you put the spiritual Molly in their drinks and they didn't even know it. You know what I mean? So yeah, okay. Another question. What's the other question I would like to ask? How many of you truly, truly believe, truly, that you are of royal descendant bloodlines of like either royal healers, royal spirit guys, or royal, like, like from other planets, like royalty from another planet, like you're, or either prince or princesses or kings or queens. How many of you think that really in real life? Spiritual mollies. I mean, princess, of course you would. I see that. Why am I crying? I'm telling you because this is a question I wanted to ask because I sometimes I think I know I am. I've already been confirmed. They've confirmed it to me many dreams, many times. Yeah, many times. Like I was a princess and a queen, but like in different dimensions and different times, human and other. Yeah, good, good. Okay, babe. I like that. I've been told in a few readings. Yeah, that's great. Okay, good, good, good. Okay. All right. I got a lot of questions. I could ask a million questions. Um, okay. If you had the choice right now, and I'm not saying that either one or the other will never happen again because it will, but if you had the choice right now, would you rather, okay, would you rather spirit bring you the absolute love of your life, who everyone around you will love, who will be the perfect person, who will treat you great, who will be there for you, who will guide you, who will love you, who will give you anything you want, who will be by your side, be your best friend, be all that? Or would you rather like be guaranteed, like you'll be guaranteed both, but would you rather spirit brings you like the money you need for your kids' future, for their generational wealth, the house and the properties and land and things like this, like financially to be like with the perfect setting? Or would you rather be with the person, the love of your life, with the perfect setting? Like right now, if you had the choice right now, I'm not saying like that's what's going to happen and this is the only choice you'll have, but right now, but because both of them will come, but one will take longer than the other. Which one would you rather have right this moment? Like right now, just this second. Yeah, people saying second choice. Oh, love always. For some reason, it's not in my nature to ask for things. Second choice, the first love of my life. Oh, see, that's why I love it. Generational wealth for the children, money, and the financial aspect, ancestral. Love of my life with the perfect setting. Do you get two loves of your lives? No, it's you get that situation like either one or the other comes now, but you'll either way, if you get let's say you get the money and all that later on, we don't know how long later on, could be 10, 15 years from now. It might be some time before you get that love, but you know what I'm saying? Okay, you want to know why I would choose the first one? I'm gonna tell you why. If you listen to the what I said, the first one would be the perfect person who gives you everything you want, who's perfect, which means if they're perfect in your eyes, they would be financially secure. They'd have the money to be able to help you, your family, or your child, and they'd be there for you and they'd give you whatever you want. And they'd never question you. And they'll be the perfect partner for you. So you'll always have someone to love you, to care for you, to be there for you. So far as the money and all that things, we could always make money. Money can always be made. It can always come to us and it will always come there. So I would choose the first one only because I know that if it's the perfect situation, then that perfect person is going to make sure that I'm always perfect and I'm good. So, but yeah, I want to make my own money too. But I'm saying if somebody that I met was like really wealthy and he's like, what do you need? 50,000 here, take it. I'm like, okay. I'm not going to say no. I never was that person, but I wouldn't say no to it, not today, because back then I was always like, I'm not gonna take nothing from nobody. But if I met somebody I was in love with and he was in love with me or she, and they offered to like help me and do, why wouldn't I? I deserve it. What the fuck? He's gonna end up giving it to some fucking uh toxic ass fucking gold digger anyway. I might as well be the one. At least I know I'm not gonna shit on him. You know what I'm saying? I love you too, babe. Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Girl, you ain't never lie. I can offer humor and great combo at this point. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people with money, that's what they need. They need somebody who's just good, a good human being around them. They don't need somebody who's got money too. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's two fucking stuck up, egotistical rich people that, their cocks are both too big and it's like everybody's arguing. So maybe if they have somebody who's more humble, they'll get more respect. So long as that person's not there just for the money. And none of us are like that. I'm not like that. Fuck that. I don't do all that fucking using nobody's shit, man. That's just corny. I hate people like that. I don't like gold diggers. You guys already know that from me from day one. You already know that, especially if you see Bad Girls Club. You see me fight over some gold digging ass whores. I literally fought women for doing that. I was like, you fucking gold digging ass whores. This is not the whores club, it's the Bad Girls Club. Don't remember if you remember that, but yeah. All right, guys. I love you. All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I love you guys. And I love you, man. I hope you understood why that happened. I think it needed to happen right now. It's like not the right time, especially because I got so much going on and then there's too many people depending on me at once. And I just felt like spirit was like, not right now. Not right now. It's nothing personal towards anybody. I just really got to make choices for myself right now that feels conducive to my energy. That because I know some people are their energy needs a lot of attention. And at my retreat, I'm not going to have the time and the energy to pay attention to anybody like that. I'm going to have to deal with like, a lot of people. So I need to make sure that if I'm going to deal with you, I'll not deal with you. If I'm going to work with you, it's going to be on your own private time, your own setting, because I just feel like it's going to be a lot too many energies at once. People may be coming with their darkness, with their light. We don't know. So we have to be just like cautious about what we accept and what we do. Yeah. Yeah. You feel you need to be there. I know, but you're going through a lot of the dark night of the soul and you're not ready for it. I'm telling you, you're not ready. This is the breakthrough retreat. This is for people that are at that point in their life where they've been through all that, the dark night of the soul, the dark energy, and I've been through it, the delusions, the confusions. I've been through it multiple times. So this retreat is more like for people who've already experienced all that crazy shit. Now they're at that calm space, and there's people that paid $1,000 to come to this place, and I have to make sure that the environment is healthy and that nobody's like over ecstatic or maybe talking too much or doing that. And I've already told everybody in the thing, please guys, when you get there, don't over talk on people. That don't forget, I'm not the teacher and the guide, but I also have to be the leader there because I'm teaching other people to be leaders, so I have to show them how I am leading. They keep attacking me and I don't know how to make them stop. I told you already, stop thinking about it. That's the way I made it stop. They did it to me for like 4 months. And this is why I'm saying you're not ready, because I told you that. I told you on the phone to stop paying attention to it. You keep saying they keep attacking me. And the more you say that, the more you're calling it. The more I say they're attacking, the more I used to be like, they keep attacking me. They keep, and the more it happened. Once I started saying, what? Wait, let me stop. This is all like in my head right now. Even though it might not be in your head, start to believe that it's all in your head into the delusion and illusion. And once you start to dispel the illusion, the confusion, the delusion, then it starts to go away on its own because they can't work with someone who's not paying attention to them. Once you stop paying attention to everything that is negative, then you pay attention to the positive. You have to fight it. You have to fight it. And this is something you got to do on your own. When I was going through it, nobody could come to me and be like, I'll take it away for you. I remember being on the phone with somebody. She's a healer too. And I was like, listen, I swear to God, I'm going through this shit. I feel like I'm being attacked, blah, blah. She was like, listen, mama, you're going to have to go through this alone. We all do. You got to learn to focus on the light and forget about the darkness, because when you become in the light, the darkness wants to fuck with you in the beginning, which you have to understand. Sit up strong and proud. I'm not afraid of you. I understand You have your own thing. I have my own thing. But what you're not going to do is affect me. I'm setting my boundaries from this moment on. And these are my boundaries. If anyone talks to me, touches me, moves me, wakes me up from my sleep, any of that, I'm going to call my spirit team, my ancestors, and they will remove you and you will never find your way through a portal again. You will be sent to the ether. And that's not a threat. I'm not threatening you. I don't hate you, but you're not going to disrespect my energy. I'm not disrespecting yours. I don't push your boundaries. I don't step over your lines. Don't step over mine. And once they understand that you're not playing no games, nothing they do can affect me. Once they see that you have gotten to the point where nothing they do, say, whatever can affect you, they get bored. They move on. Like it's like almost like stop giving them the energy because they're gonna be bored by you and they'll move on. I'm sorry, that's their job. Annoy someone, annoy someone. Oh, it's working, it's working, it's working. Look, look, it's working. I'm getting on her nerves. And then once you start doing it and you get even more, now they're irritated. Now they're happy that you're irritated, so they'll keep going. Once you stop giving them the attention, they get so bored and they just move on because their whole excitement is to irritate humans. Imagine there was a school for angels and for demons, right? Let's just say, technically speaking, there might actually be one, but just envision this. In the spirit worlds, there's a school for the heavens and there's a school for the hells. Now, in the school for the heavens, they sit down and what do? They talk to the angels. All right, you guys are here in class 101, angels and how to help humans. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to help humans. Since we can't get in their way and we can't mess with their free will, what you're going to do is lightly say, it's okay. Get out of bed. You're going to be okay. Leave this situation. And if they don't listen, then you have to allow them to do what they want because we don't mess with free will. We can only nudge a loving thought into them. Now, there's demon school. All right, welcome to Demon School 566-6. Get it? Demon School 666. Anyway, today's lesson, find the weakest link in the human world, talk in their ear, talk them to death. Wait till they go crazy. And once they go crazy, you've done your job. Now, if they don't go crazy and they don't start listening, stop wasting your time. Move on to the next weak person. Get it? Got it? Good. Now, what are we going to say? I hate you. You're ugly. You're stupid. You're fat. Scary, scary, scary. Look at me. Monster, monster, monster. I'm a scary monster. And if it doesn't work, move on to the next person. Those are the schools of the hard knocks of the angels and the demons. Now, you could either choose to keep paying attention to them, or you could be like, oh man, all right, man. Congratulations. Yay, you did it. You did it. You're scary. I'm so scared. I'm shaking my boots. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it can get scary for some people. And in the beginning, it is a little scary because you don't know what to think. You don't know what to do. But once you start realizing there's nothing to be afraid of, it's a vibration and an energy that you could just push away. Excuse me. Sorry. Give me. You know? Once you start noticing that there's portals and that we're in between the worlds, just like my guides have shown me, that there's the dark here, the light here, and there's everything in between. So humans are kind of like in the middle. That's why they like call a medium. Because what is a medium? She could communicate with the underworld and the upper world in between, and she's the medium, right? The medium. She can connect with both worlds up and down. So she's the medium. Right? So you have to learn to pay attention and focus on the good things because I went from like the dark night, like listening, hearing to like now being like, it just is what it is. I'm not, you know what? I don't got time for this. And the boundaries, they do laugh at us. They crack up. I've heard them laugh loud at me many times. Ah, she did it. We got her. No, you didn't get me. I'm just an idiot. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get me. You didn't force me to do it. I'm going to take full responsibility of my stupidity here. And once you start taking full responsibility for your own actions, now they're like, I'm not the one influence her anymore. The point of it all is they're trying to influence you to think negative, be negative, think you're cursed, think you're destroyed, right? So if a person puts a spell on you, right? Put a spell on you, right? If they tell you, I put a spell on you, I put a curse on you, and you don't even believe in curses. But now all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, she put a curse on me. Oh my God, is it a curse? Is it gonna? Now you start thinking about the curse, and the curse becomes more real and more real. And now you're building it up, and you've just created that curse in your head. Okay. You can humbly say, I don't accept this energy, send it back to sender. The thing about saying is send it to sender. I stop saying that as I say, please send it back to the universe for healing and transmutation. Please take this energy and send it back to the love, to the light for healing and transmutation. Because I personally am not a bitch like that. And I won't send negative energy back to the same person because that's just not how I work. And the point, because I don't do that, less and less negative energy comes to me because I don't send it back to them. I'm not here to hurt you. Just because you're trying to hurt me, I don't want to hurt you back. I'm not evil like you, honey. Don't get it twisted. I got some evil in me. And if you really want me to dig deep inside, I could find that bitch and she's in there. But I choose not to accept her because I feel like she's a part of me that only needs to come out when I'm defending myself and I'm, you know, protecting myself. Other than that, I don't need her. I don't need her. I don't need the darkness or the evil in me to defend myself because I have the light and I have the love. And I noticed something, another thing. It never works when you curse and yell at dark energies. You got to be like, man, I love you. Why do you hate yourself so much? Because you don't hate me. You hate yourself. Because when we hate ourselves, we hate others. And it's a clear fact that nobody can tell you any different or me any different. When you hate yourself, you hate others. So start to love yourself and you won't hate others. So if someone is hating on you and angry with you, tell them to forgive themselves and to love themselves and see what happens. Transmute it. Exactly. You don't want to be sending shit back to people because guess what? You send it back to them. Now they got it back and they might send it back to you. So why send it back to them? You're almost giving them back that power again. Here you go. Oh shit, I got it back. Fine, I'll send it back. Send it for healing and transmutation. And then in their mind, oh, that energy got to you, but that energy didn't. It bounced off you and it's in the ether somewhere floating around, trying to find its way. Yeah. Yeah, I like the new way of saying it makes more sense to transmute it into love. Yes, because I see people like there's one person that sometimes I'll run back to and she like does this like you might have seen it. She does like a spitting thing like and she's like all scary about it. And I'm like, ah, like when she really spits though all over her floor. It's fucking disgusting. Let me love and light, but like I don't know what the fuck that's about, but it's sad to me because I feel like some people were such angels before and now they just look demonic to me. And I could see their entities like protruding through them. And then they call everybody else an entity and a demon, but meanwhile, they're actually the ones carrying the most of them. And that's usually how it goes. When somebody's pointing at someone going, you're a demon, you're a demon, it's because they have that. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. The charade. I know. Wow. Thank you, Flo, because that right there, that information I just gave you, please store that in your heart of hearts. Save this video on the end of it. Like make the clip just where I'm talking about that. You must remember what I said when the time ever comes. If any of you go through any of that bullshit, which it is not bullshit, because actually, in all reality, they're waking you up to your superpowers and your gifts, which is why you should be grateful for it because they're waking you up to your superpowers. As much as it's annoying, they're doing you a big favor. Thanks, guys. Because of you, I know I'm powerful. Yay. And that's not to be like, you know, uh mocking anyone because I know that we're all doing God's work, whether you want to believe it or not. Even the darkness works for the light. Even the darkness works for God. We're all from the source, right? So it's just some of us know who we work for and others choose to pretend we don't. You know what I'm saying? We are the X-Men. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I love you motherfuckers, bro. Because I could talk to you about like reality instead of de-reality. You know what I mean? All right, y'all. I love you, okay? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Spectrum. Exactly. And I hope that helped you, but please take that advice more than you've ever taken anything in your life. Remember what I said, and I promise you the next retreat you'll be ready. I promise. Just you're not this one. I know that you're not ready. It's okay because it's not that you're not ready. It's that spirit wants you to go through this right now. Because if you come there, it's I my ability to clear entities is too powerful, and it's almost like I'm gonna take away from your spiritual experiences. Happy birthday, Rock. We love you. Happy birthday. Right. So I hope that helped you guys. I love you. Okay, guys. I love you. Love yourself just as much as I love you. Okay. I'm a stranger to you, maybe, but you're not really strangers because we've known each other in many lifetimes. But for now, I love you guys. I will send you love and light. I give you kisses. All right, guys. I love you. Oh, Kiana, I know, but I can't now. I thought you weren't coming. I see. This is why I said from the beginning when you won the raffle, I need to know if you're coming because it's bad. It's too packed now. I can't. Like if I try to fit like one or two more people, you're talking about like I can't do that because it's just too many people there right now. I'm almost at 17. I can't do it. I can't. I have like, three people are probably sleeping on the floor, but they knew that already. And that's why I was begging you to please tell me from the beginning. Please tell me. Please tell me. And then you like, you took a while. So don't get mad. Do not get upset. But I can't. I have to be. Sarah, my baby. My niece is in here. She's so cute. Wait till she sees the gifts I got her. I got you some cute gifts, Samantha. You're gonna love it. They are so cute. I love you, Sam. I'll see you soon, my niece. She's such a little star. I swear to God. She's crazy. She's a star, bro, on TikTok and everything. She's like a little professional TikToker. Yeah, I love you guys. Kiana, please. I know. I've always said I was coming and I got a hotel. No, Kiana, you did not. I can read back the email to you where you said to me, I'm not sure yet. I just have to figure out which hotel I'm staying at. You never said to me, like, I'm coming. I got a hotel. And you said you were figuring out everything. You're talking about your boyfriend or something in one of the emails, and I'll read it back to you just so we can make it clear, so you don't think. But it's too late now. It's just too late. I was waiting like 3 days ago, a week ago, for you to tell me, and I didn't hear anything about it. But please don't be upset, okay? I just next one because I can't keep forcing people to come. It's not this time. I'll bring you to the next one though. You still won. Keep the energy focused. Love what you're doing. Yeah, I cannot overcrowd everybody because if I start doing that, we're gonna be overpacked. I still, Kiana actually gave your free spot to a girl, and I don't want to say her name, but a girl, and then her friend who is also like, please, Flo, please. One of the free spots went to her, and then her friend paid 200, and that was a scholarship. So please don't get upset. Don't get upset. I sent everything I said. Kiana, I will read you the email. I'm gonna go through the email right now. Maybe I missed it, but I swear to God, I thought you said I'm looking for a hotel flow. I don't know what's going on, but I looking for a hotel. Then again, a lot of people were emailing me, so maybe I'm confusing you with somebody. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you later, okay? I'm sorry, Kiana, but if I had one more space, I would let you. I just don't. I let too many people come by now. I let too many people. I can't. Let me look at the email. I'll hit you back.